Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'm gonna give you a quick overview of this two-in-one air compressor and battery jumper. So if your car battery is not starting your car, this is the game changer. So from a storage standpoint, this would more than likely be something that from a just-in-case situation, you want to keep like in a console or glove compartment or something. And so it's still pretty compact. It not only has the ability to do air compression up to 150 PSI, but this will jump a battery up to a 6-liter gas engine or a 4-liter diesel engine. So just some important stats there to know. This also has a massive, for this, LED, very easy to use LED screen. This tells you how much battery life is on this, goes up to 200. It also has a USB to USB-C, so if the vehicle this is being used on, it has a USB port, very simple, pretty much don't need to go anywhere. It comes with the clamps. Comes with some pretty significant clamps. These are called alligator clips. These are pretty nice. Usually like jumper cable type things, you can get some that are kind of flimsy, but these are actually pretty nice. Also comes with its own hose for air compression. Then it has 1, 2, and 3 nozzles for filling up air. Some of these include ones for, let's just say, filling up, let's just say a basketball or something like that with this. Then you have 2 different sizes here for, let's just say you're filling up like a beach ball or something else. So you got a couple different options. Very cool if, let's just say you're going out on the lake or something where you need a lot of inflatables, or you're going to the beach or something, you can just take this out of your car, take it with you, and you can pump away using the air compressor. Let's start with how this works on a vehicle to jump start it. Very easy to use. You literally turn it on like that. You take this connection right here, and the one that has the vehicle identifier. It only goes in one way. You slide it in. Once you plug it in, you'll get an indicator light that will tell you if it is ready. In this example, it is ready. Once the alligator clips are clicked to the positive and negative terminal, you're gonna get a solid green light, and you have 120 seconds to get in the vehicle. And all you gotta do is either press start, turn the key, or whatever it is, and it will jump the battery. Then it will automatically turn off and no longer continue to try to jump the battery, because once the vehicle is on, some kind of computer or whatever is in here understands that, oh, the vehicle actually turned on, and it stops doing whatever it's trying to do to jump the battery. Very, very cool. Now, the cool part about the battery in here is that if you jump the vehicle and then for whatever reason you turn the car off and then you need to use it again, you could do this from testing, I would say 4 to 5 jumps. 4 to 5 jumps, probably 5 jumps, where the battery will eventually work down to the point where you would need to charge it again. From completely drained, takes about 3 hours hooked up to get a full charge up to 100% again. No big deal, but it literally will just jump the battery. Another cool feature on here, it has a light, very bright light actually. And there's a couple different options here. There's a strobe option like this, fast strobe, solid, and it also has this as like a work light. I've never seen one of these that has not only a flash light per se, but also has like a working light. This is pretty cool, because especially if, you know, this is more like a pinpoint light, but definitely highlights a lot of stuff. So let's just say if you were in a situation at night and needing to kind of illuminate oncoming traffic, this will definitely help out. And the cool part is that you could have this, let's just say, flashing red from, like, you know, trying to let people know something's going wrong and maybe help is needed. Very, very cool. The one thing that I wasn't thinking of until I got to using this was that you could have this, let's just say, facing traffic or something to let people know, but then have this face the tire where you're trying to put air in it. So you got a couple different options here with the settings. You have a vehicle default. So these can be pre-programmed into defaults. So this would be a default for a vehicle, a motorcycle, a bicycle tire, let's just say like a basketball or something. And this would be sort of a custom setting that really doesn't have like an icon needed for it. Adjusting the preset is done with the plus and minus, and it can be done in half PSIs. So here we have 35.5 up to 36, 36.5 to 37. Same thing can be done with all these settings as well, all the way up to 150 PSI. You could also change this by long pressing this to kPAs as your air pressure indicator you're measuring. Long press to kg/cm to the second. I don't even know what that means, but if that's the type that you might need, then there you go. And then you have BAR as another air pressure setting. Very easy to use. This has sort of a rubber grip on it just for easy handling, and you just spin it in place, and it's going to tell you what the air pressure is of whatever it is, in this example, a tire. And so in this example, we're at 38.1. We only need 36. And so we could actually, if we wanted to, we could let some air out if needed. But here, we're not needing to add additional air pressure. But from an example standpoint, if we wanted to be at 38.5 and we're at 38.1, and it's going to fill it up pretty quickly. It took about 10 seconds to add roughly half a pound of pressure in this example. This thing is very powerful. That worked really quick. And the best part, just from a noise standpoint, it's not that loud. It just is not that loud. It's pretty easy on the ears. This also has 3 ports. So you have 2 USB ports, and you also have a USB-C. So this can be used for charging, for example. So this actually serves as a backup battery bank. So if you needed this to use for something such as a phone charger or something else, you have that option as well. USB-C charging input is at 5 volts. USB-A output is 5 volts, 9 volts, or 12 volts. USB-A output number 2 is at 5 volts. Now, full disclosure, this company sent this to me and said, Ryan, give us a try. Tell us what you think. Give an honest review. Hopefully, all of those answers came through, and we'll talk to you soon.